This is what it means to be undefeated. In the beginning, they thought bars could break me. They didn't know I was born with a lion's roar. Bars can hold the body, but the mind is free to roam. Scene 1, cells and brilliance inside those walls. I joined the undefeated debate team, black and brown incarcerated people of NYSDOC. Debating universities throughout NYS came to debate. Inspired by the movie Great Debaters. Every argument sharpened my mind. Every victory reminded me my mind was already free. Scene 2, faith behind walls. Every day during Ramadan, we broke bread together as one ummah, proving unity is possible even in the darkest places. In the belly of the beast, where concrete and steel embrace, there was a rumble in the jungle, a testament to faith. A Latin king, yes, that's how I rolled, but my soul was Muslim, a story yet untold. I found my tribe, a brotherhood so tight, in the depths of night, we prayed together, shoulder to shoulder, side by side, seeking solace, seeking peace, with nothing to hide. We were a mosaic of cultures, a tapestry of pride, from Nation of Islam to Sunni and Shiite, and the 5%ers, too. Bound by our faith, we stood as one, under the watchful eye of the moon, reciting verses, finding strength in every word, and during the trials, our spirits soared. I'd wake before the dawn, hunger in my heart, longing for the moments, the sacred apart. When we break fast, a symphony of cheer, sharing stories, laughter echoing in our ears. Oh, the joy of that moment, the taste of sweet delight, as we open our fast together, morning, noon, and night. On metal trays, our Ramadan meals would appear, a bounty of flavors, banishing all fear. From fried fish to savory rice, each dish a treasure, a culinary paradise. With grateful hearts, we partook in the feast, giving thanks for the blessings, the love, and the peace. Scene 3, the teacher within. From the halls of Rikers to the corridors of hope, a transformation began to unfold. Taking root deep within my core, I became a facilitator for the Youth Awareness Program, Alternative to Violence, an HIV/AIDS peer ed facilitator, a beacon of light, guiding young minds to the right. I joined Latinos in Progress, embracing my heritage with pride, turning pain into purpose, setting my future stride. Scene 4, freedom and fight. When I came home, I didn't stop. I worked with the Working Families Party, NY Communities for Change, and Citizen Action of NY is my political home while I'm in NICE. The first organizations were under 6 months, and I have been with Citizen Action of NICE since 2021. I canvassed for votes, phone banked tirelessly, volunteered with local organizations, never compromising, never backing down. I fought for healthcare for all, for education, true and fair, for equal rights and justice, for every voice to be heard and every dream to dare. In Harlem's vibrant streets, I distributed flyers, rallied with my community strong, demanding change, righting wrongs. Scene 5, higher learning. I walked through Columbia University's gates. As an alumni of Beyond the Bars, a school of social justice leadership. Now I study there. I study at the School of Labor and Urban Studies. I took my struggle and turned it into scholarship. Scene 6, the cost of the grind. Today, I work 16-hour shifts, little time for family, little time for life. But I remember, I survived cages. I survived myself. This grind won't take me. My mission is bigger. My roar is louder. I am still undefeated. I am a Boricu, a Muslim king. And now I bring you this message. Once upon a time in the heart of New York City, there lived a young man named Aleem, a man with a story etched in resilience and grit. Aleem's tale is one of triumph over adversity, a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides in us all. But amidst the gloom, a flicker of light appeared. Yusuf discovered an opportunity to join the undefeated debate team of NYSDOC. It was a chance to hone his mind, to engage in intellectual discourse and emerge victorious in the arena of words. With each debate, his confidence grew, shaping his spirit and fortifying his resolve. Yusuf realized that while his body may have been incarcerated, his mind was boundless, soaring high above the limitations set by his earthly chains. However, Malik Aleem's Sepeda journey wasn't merely about surviving the challenges of his present. He had aspiration that reached far into the future. When the opportunity rose for him to participate in facilitating programs such as the Youth Awareness Program, the Alternative to Violence Program, and the HIV/AIDS Peer Education Program, he embraced it wholeheartedly. Alim recognized that his experiences had equipped him with a unique perspective, a lens through which he could guide and mentor younger individuals, steering them away from the pitfalls that had ensnared him in his past. His leadership was a beacon of hope, illuminating the path toward a brighter future for those who had found themselves entangled in the complexities of life much like himself. The Boricua Muslim king, yet still straddling the fence with gang-banging with the Latin kings, but his faith intact. As Yusuf continued his journey of self-discovery and personal growth, he decided to take his fight for justice beyond the confines of his immediate surroundings. Inspired by his newfound sense of purpose, he actively engaged with various community organizations such as the Working Families Party, NY Communities for Change, and Citizen Action. He canvassed neighborhoods, his voice ringing with conviction as he advocated for important causes. He organized rallies and events, bringing people together and igniting their passions for positive change. His dedication to making a difference was evident in every endeavor he undertook. Undeterred by the obstacles that lay in his path, Alim's pursuit of knowledge led him to higher academic horizons. He applied to Columbia University, determined to further his education and expand his understanding of the world. To his delight, he was accepted into the prestigious School of Labor and Urban Studies. It was a dream come true, a testament to his perseverance and the transformative power of education. On the first day of class, Alim walked onto the sprawling Columbia University campus, his heart swelling with anticipation and a touch of disbelief. As he made his way to the hallowed halls of the university, he couldn't help but marvel at the beauty of the architecture and the vibrant energy that permeated the air. It was a far cry from the stark reality of his past, and yet here he was, a former inmate turned student, ready to embrace the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. In the classroom, Alim the Boricua Muslim thrived. The professors, renowned scholars in their fields, challenged him intellectually, pushing him to think critically and engage in lively discussions. Surrounded by a diverse group of students from all walks of life, he found a sense of belonging and camaraderie. The weight of his journey, the struggles he had endured, and the battles he had fought seemed to fade away as he immersed himself in his studies. It was a new chapter, a clean slate, and Alim was determined to make the most of it. As the weeks flew by, Alim really shined in his program. His instructors, seeing his amazing qualities, nominated him for a spot at the Beyond the Bars conference, a big deal for those who show great leadership and care about social justice. When Alim got the news, he felt this awesome mix of pride and a responsibility. It was such a privilege to be chosen, and he knew he was representing not just himself, but everyone who had his back along the way. At the conference, Alim found himself in the company of influential figures, academics, policymakers, and activists who shared his passion for creating positive change. During the event, he delivered a powerful speech that left a lasting impact on the audience. Sharing his personal story with raw honesty, he spoke about his experiences in prison, the transformative power of education, and the importance of second chances. His words resonated with the crowd, reminding them of the humanity that resided in every individual, regardless of their circumstances. After the conference, Alim Black Puerto Rican Muslim life took an even more remarkable turn. As fate would have it, one of the attendees, a prominent professor at Columbia University, was deeply moved by Alim's story and his dedication to social justice causes. Recognizing his exceptional qualities, the professor offered him a unique opportunity to continue his education at the university. It was a chance to pursue his academic interests and delve deeper into the issues that he was passionate about. Overwhelmed with gratitude and excitement, Alim accepted the offer, and thus began his journey as a Columbia University student. Walking through the iconic gates, he couldn't shake off the feeling that this was more than just an academic adventure. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of second chances. Now attending classes at Columbia, Alim the Boricua Muslim found himself among some of the brightest minds, engaging in stimulating discussions that challenged his perspectives and broadened his understanding of the world. His professors, recognizing his unique journey, provided guidance and support, helping him navigate the academic landscape with ease. Malik Alim Sepeda's achievements are lighting up the community, inspiring everyone to chase their dreams fearlessly. He's a true beacon of hope, proving that with hard work and determination, you can tackle any challenge. Proud of his Afro-Indo-Boricua roots, he represents a vibrant blend of African, Spanish, and Taino heritage, with that Puerto Rican flag and the Islamic flag in the background. However, Alim's dedication to his studies did not come without its sacrifices. Balancing the demands of academics with his responsibilities as a husband and father required meticulous planning and unwavering commitment. There were days when he had to choose between hitting the books and spending quality time with his loved ones, a difficult decision that tugged at his heartstrings. Nevertheless, Alan persevered, driven by the belief that education was the key to securing a better future for himself and his family. As the years went by, Alan's hard work paid off. He graduated from Columbia University with honors, his mind sharper than ever, equipped with the tools to tackle the world. Standing on the stage, diploma in hand, he looked back at the arduous journey that had brought him to this moment. From the depths of despair to the heights of academic achievement, it had been a remarkable transformation. Aleem, a black Muslim with Hispanic roots, is making a real splash for change. His fresh perspective and passions have him diving headfirst into social justice advocacy like it's his true calling. Whether he's at community events or mentoring young leaders, Aleem pours his heart into everything he does. His journey is a shining example of hope, showing that no matter how tough life gets, there's always a way to make a difference. Plus, he rocks this cool black and gold wear-upon kufi that totally adds to his unique vibe, masculine, charismatic, and a bit militant. How awesome is that? You know, Aleem's journey is a timeless reminder that greatness lives within each of us, just waiting to be unleashed. It's like he's saying, hey, if I can do this, so can you. He faced so many challenges, but he didn't back down. Instead, he embraced them, using every obstacle as a stepping stone. His message is clear: chase knowledge with all your might, and never underestimate the power of education. So, let Aleem's journey light a fire in your heart, inspiring you to pursue your dreams with fierce determination in the fight for a future where justice and equality shine bright for everyone. Just as Alan Boricu, a Muslim with kufi, navigated the complexities of his life, finding solace in faith and education, may you, too, discover the strength within yourself to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Remember, the path to success is often paved with challenges, but it is through these challenges that we truly define our limits. Embrace the struggles, learn from them, and let them serve as stepping stones toward your triumphs. And as you embark on your own journey, may the story of Aleem, Black Muslim King Chocolate Confection, inspire you to keep moving forward. Hold on to your dreams, nurture your ambitions, and never let go of your faith. The world is yours for the taking, and within you lies the power to create the life you desire. So go forth with confidence, knowing that you, too, have the potential to be undefeated. When prison life got tough, Aleem, a black Muslim with Hispanic roots, found his escape in writing. He poured his heart into poems that kept him sane and hopeful. One day, a fellow inmate and experienced poet who had mastered his craft behind bars noticed Aleem's talent. Known as the poet among the inmates, he stepped up to mentor Aleem, lighting the way for his poetic journey. It's amazing how a little guidance can spark creativity, right? With the poet's gentle guidance, Aleem, a black Puerto Rican with deep brown skin, dove into the world of poetry. He explored themes like loss, longing, and the unbreakable human spirit. These sessions became a safe haven where words flowed freely, letting emotion soar and providing a much-needed escape from the tough realities outside. It was all about finding freedom in expression. You know, the poet, with his weathered face and eyes full of stories, shared his journey through poetry, tales of ups and downs that really resonated with Aleem. He spoke about how poetry was his escape, a comfort during tough times. Aleem, with his warm brown skin, listened intently, absorbing not just the words, but the deep resilience and hope woven into the poet's verses. As weeks turned into months, the Aleem blossomed under the poet's mentorship. His poems became more profound, more evocative, touching the hearts of anyone who had the privilege of reading them. The prison walls became a canvas on which his words painted vivid images of freedom, love, and the pursuit of dreams. The day finally arrived when the poet, a Latina Muslim from Spain with a beautiful wheat-colored complexion, stepped out of prison. As the door swung open, he caught a glimpse of the world outside. Before he walked away, he turned to Aleem, an African Spaniard, with pride and a touch of sadness in his eyes. "Never stop writing," he urged, his voice filled with emotion. "Let your words be your guide, helping you navigate life's storms and lighting the way for those lost in darkness." With those wise words, the poet, a Muslim woman from Spain with a weak complexion, stepped into the sunlight, leaving a lasting impression on Aleem's journey as a poet. As the prison gates closed behind him, Aleem felt a mix of loss and hope. He had found a friend and mentor who opened his eyes to the endless possibilities of poetry. It was a bittersweet moment that would inspire him forever. Malik Alim Sepeda was totally committed to honoring his mentor's teachings. He just kept writing, pouring his heart into every single verse. You could really feel the passion in his words, showing how powerful change can be, right? It's inspiring.